We are talking about a friend named Crystal because a woman don't want you to speak while she choose other things. I'm dating me and her sister Crystal. She got a twin sister, and me and her, that's my ex in Indianapolis. She's actually have a baby. I think she's married now. And I can always call her for anything because we actually friends. We used to be tight together. And once Crystal went to back to Indianapolis, I called my ex and asked, can I speak to her? Right? This is a true story. Because when we talk about friendship, yeah, I got an ex in Indianapolis. Yes, yes, yes. I got an ex in Indianapolis. We always wanted to meet each other, but we never got a chance to meet each other. So we never had the chance to be close to each other like we wanted to. It was a little conflict of me doing my traveler plans at the time for us to be together, and that was the conflict of us. It didn't match. She didn't want to. We had to let life of me going down there and doing things in Indianapolis. Yeah, love you too. So I called her one day and I asked her friend, she my homie, she my ex, but we also besties. And I think she's still my bestie. I got her on my other thing, and she's still my bestie. Um, and I can still talk to her about anything and call her, ask about her sister. I got her on my other Facebook. I can't even get onto that Facebook. And I got a lot of Facebooks. And the thing is, I tell her that I got a kid, and she said, "What the fuck?" and hung up. And then she gonna talk about what she didn't say. A woman, if a woman say, "What the fuck?" that mean you been. But I have to deal. Let me tell you something. In my life, I had to deal with a cousin that wants to expect. He in jail right now, and everybody want to be choosing and do what they do. And I'm up there still going through life patterns, and people mad because I don't move the same way they move, right? Oh, I don't like the way you moving, but you women picking what you women want to put. These nigga women, and I have to be the real in the move that is real out there outside of America that I can connect. When I've been connected with a lot of people, that this not gonna cause that problem as a woman. America got a problem, and if the problem is the day problem, but I'm gonna lie, nigga. Let me tell you, a woman say she don't need me. This shit, I don't need you. If you feel it, a black woman got a nerve to say something. But let me tell you something. Joe Biden think that is cool or what he did. That's not cool of taking American people. So look how you stand together right now. You, when it comes to our war, I can see y'all coming together. When it comes to our war and crime, but let me tell you, things on racism with disability, that's not the you can't come together on those goals. That means a president have to make the right decision of seeing and doing research behind behavior of community behaviors, of black and white behavior in American business that you can't, that everybody got to be involved. Everybody got to be whole accountable. You can't blame one man for one decision. It's the black and the white, is everybody that's with him, that's sitting in that office at that legislators. Everybody played the part of it. You had something more to do with you think, Joe Biden, by saying what you saying, and things are not turning out. Things should have never been done like that. But you care about these lies and these people more than you care about God's voice and God knowledge about the behavior out of those matters. And that's what you think you winning. You will always lose. The only time you winning with money. You're losing each time. For every lie that your democracy tell, you're losing. You know, my boy Danny came up to my house in 2000, my apartment I had in Ladera before I moved there. I brought the lease to the Social Security office. He said, Hubert, people fuck with you because what you stand for. And I like, Danny, you surely right. Let's fight and figure this out. And Danny's from Dallas. He's been in and out of jail. But I'm not out to take a politic that want to get their own opinion. I was in the car with Kevion. And I said, I'm not dissing Dallas. In 2000, when the Carrollton police was behaving themselves and the Mexican coming in the car with a female coming and intimidating her, intimidating us. And me and Kevion look at the back at the bitch and we started intimidating her back. This was all going on in 2019, and we on the other side of Creekview. Towards Creekview, we on the other side. We're going to say this was going on in the behavior of the community. But this man is a problem, man. Yellow Breezy lied. And you allow Boosie to connect and tell more lies. You trying to get this man to destroy me with racism and him and Yellow Breezy in Dallas while you giving this person money. Why these black people, you allowing this to destroy God because of a black lie they tell in Dallas? A black lie that democracy tell? And look how they acting all bitter and racial. If you're going to let me sit at the Walmart, God said you have to see the Spirit of God, not the lies of other humans. And God said this must happen. A leader think before they act. And don't make a crucial decision because of the public. And that with Trump and them, y'all don't understand. Your resource must be the main thing behind community complaining about tax dollars. Governor Abbott ain't no leader. Me and Sabina set our problem. When one day if we don't meet, we don't meet. If we meet, let's go. We said our path will cross path. Let's do this the way we gonna do this. But we talking about connection. We talking about leading. We talking about doing all of these things. But they had a choice. You had a choice to not take American community side that got a behavior that lies. Guys, where do democracy hang? You know, God didn't just listen to people. He had sight. When he said it didn't matter if God was black, Mexican, Jewish, Bosnian, Russian, Muslim, whatever that is. God was in the dark. He stood in the shadows and he looked. Joe Biden, and I hope he hear me because I'm talking, switching the conversation up, but it's okay. The prosecutors must not stand. It must not happen. And I have to do whatever it takes to throw them in jail. I want them in that courtroom. It must happen, Joe Biden. I will write you again. It must happen. They must lose their job. This example has to be made out of racial and the Justice Department. Now I filed the civil rights on the Justice Department. All because now you want to act right because I went to the civil rights. You didn't want to give me no act right. Now everybody want to compromise. It's the behavior problem that's going on here. That's sad. I hope these kids don't make the same mistake that you make as a president. None of you, the senators, and none of you don't make the same mistake because we going to go into a down spiral. I hope they can learn from this behind misconduct of the president and as the Governor Abbott and as the senators of y'all planet. That's not leadership. And even though these kids gonna have kids, Joe Biden, your daughter gonna have kids. And when your daughter have kids one day, they're gonna be leaders too. I want him to know that. They're going to have to protect too, but can they make the right decisions when they sit in that seat? When your daughter have kids and they have to step up to the plate. And that's the question we want to know in our democracy. The prosecutor must go to jail. Gainesville CPS worker must lose their job. Balance must be given, guys. I need you to understand the price of life. This is not just about money. It's about nipping narcissist behavior and racism out that courtroom, out of black and white. These are black people in that courtroom. I want that black judge that been aggressive, man. I want her badge. She needs to deep down, and I'm not going to keep asking. I have already filed the Supreme Court judge. She needs to lose her job for treason of racism as a black woman. This must happen, guys. It's not being judgmental. It's about taking care of the issues of a government, of a black woman acting narcissist as a judge and being aggressive as a judge. She must go to jail. God is asking for balance. He's asking for discipline and accountability out of everybody that's involved in this situation. Ability and accountable must happen. The universe is asking for something. And I'm asking Joe Biden to remove Judge Kennedy and the prosecutor and that black judge. The other lady, she's okay. She knows who she is. She handled her. She did everything. She know when I was in 2022, after I seen that black judge and I seen another person, she is okay. She can keep her job as a judge. She know why lady was laughing. She had no aggressive energy. Her personality, her spirit was calm. And I liked the way she handled it. Told me to stand up and she read me everything. I liked the way she came. And that was a great thing how she just told me to stand up and told me to sit back down. It was great. I loved the concept of how she did it. And I think that black judge needs to learn from that behavior of that of that judge in Dallas, of her behavior, what she did. So I hope that lady and the judge hear me. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask if she can have a big fat bonus as a judge when I got arrested and I seen him. Thank you for handling that real well, better than that black judge in there. Thank you for not being aggressive with me. Hey, you can laugh. Hey, I'm taking names, guys. Hey, we're not going to play it right now. This is a serious matter. Hold on for a second. You going on the civil rights list. You want to laugh? Hey, I told everybody. Hey, everybody want to come at me? You want to laugh? You're on the civil rights list. I ain't taking no laughing going on. All right. So let me tell you something. You're on the civil rights. You just made the list, partner. You just made the list. You just made the civil rights list. You just made the list, partner. You just made the civil rights list. You just made the list. It's not about any work. It's about the belief of God. They say, don't doubt your word. It's about the belief of God. I don't think it's just about work or your work. It's about the belief. It's about when God is most real. You know, Emily Catholic told me something. She said, because she go to church. And she told me one day, Hubert, I'm reading the horoscope right now. One day, Hubert, she told me when she go to church, they not ready for you. She was speaking for God because they not ready for God. They not ready for all of these things that comes with it. So I think in the format plan of the belief, God is always with us. Let me tell you, God do not have work or worked. God have no value, right? Why do God have no value? Because that God ain't understood. He ain't never understood by humans. Humans, he ain't never understood. God have no work because he ain't understood. And we got to get yes. Yes. My name is Hubert Seller, yes. Hubert Seller Jr., yes. Gardner have no work because he's misunderstood. So if God have no worked because he misunderstood, I have no work because God, we both misunderstood. Humans can't understand the concept of worked. I'm reading the horoscope.